This was my first time in Kisumu, at least as a pilot flying in command of an aircraft. So the video starts a bit to the east. On the left, you can see Kisumu. You can even see a small portion of the lake. By the fun fact, Kisumu CBD is prohibited airspace. That means you're not legally allowed to overfly a small portion of the CBD. And the reason is because I do understand there is a state lodge or something of that nature. So at this particular point, we are well clear of that prohibited airspace. And the airport is to the top left of the screen where there's water. That is where the airport is, that greenish patch. At this particular point, I came in a little bit high because being my first time and I'd never been to Kisumu before, I am not very sure about the obstacles along the route. Much as I had read my charts, it doesn't hurt to be slightly overcautious. So I came in very high, and at this particular point, I start doing a very shallow, gentle turn to the left so that I'm able to intercept runway 24, Kisumu International. And so I'm reducing my power. At this particular point, I'm using 2 sets of flaps or the second flap setting. And I noticed that I still needed more flaps. So I added the final level of flaps, which is flaps 3 on the Piper Saratoga. And the reason you want extra flaps is because if you're very high on the approach, you want to do a steep descent. And one of the drawbacks with a steep descent is that you're going to gain a lot of speed. So to mitigate that gain of speed, you want as much drag as possible, which the flaps are going to give you. So at this particular point, I'm also managing my power very well because the aircraft is literally falling. We are descending at 700 feet. But as I start nearing the runway, I start arresting that descent by pulling back on the yoke, reducing my power, or letting the speeds wash off. And there you go, soft touchdown. I dump all those flaps so that the aircraft is able to settle well and I'm able to brake safely.